Hello my friends, welcome back to my 4-Star School YouTube channel, and in this video we will continue working on this house run application. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification, and I really appreciate your support. So without further ado, let's get started. So we will start finishing this button navigation on our home page. Then we are going to implement this detailed house rental information page. Okay, let's go back to our Visual Studio Code and open our home.dart file under this screen and home folder. So as you can see here, inside our scaffold, and we have an attribute called button navigation bar, so we can implement it. But in here, I will use my custom button bar navigation bar. So I need to create another class called custom navigation bar, and I save inside my custom button navigation bar file, and I need to create a stateless widget, which I'm going to call it custom button navigation bar. And here I think I don't need this constructor for now, but I need to import the material.dart library. So first I'm going to create a list of button navigation bar item, right? So button bar item, so will equal a list of icon. So as you can see, we already import our icon under our assets folder. So I will probably use those SVG icon. So the first be home, and then would be search. Right, the third would be notification, and the fourth would be chat, and last would be home mark. So under our build method, we're going to return our container, but first I need to keep some decoration. So I will use box decoration, and inside this box decoration, I will give the color will be white color, and also the border radius will be 30. And then I'm going to create the box shadow. So here the box shadow will access this list of box shadow. So I need to create a list of box shadow. So inside this box shadow, I specify this color will be a gray with capacity probably 0.3. And also spread radius would be 1, and also blur radius would be 7, and offset would be 0 and 3, right? After this box shadow, and I'm going to implement it is trial attribute. So I will probably use the row widget, and also specify it is main alignment will be a main space evenly. So inside this children attribute, I'm going to map our button bar item, right? So I'm going to map our button bar item. So I probably use map function, right? So I'm going to return I think I'm going to use this svg file, svg picture.ss. ss would be ss, so inside ss, and I'm going to use ss icons, and you see we use this element, so I just pass this as element here and svg. So and then I will need to convert it to a list. Okay, and also I think I would give the color of these image, so I will use the primary color of our sim data, context, and primary color. Okay, so I save. Back to our home.dot file, and we need to import our custom navigation bar. So I save. Okay, you will see it's coming out, but I think we missed some padding and matching, right? So inside this container, we specify this padding will be edge inset symmetric, so be vertical. I keep some padding on vertical, be 15, and also margin for the button will be probably 25. Let's save. Okay, it looks much good now. So we can still scroll down our home page, right? Okay, so next we're going to implement our detailed house information page. So first we're going to create the detail page. So we're going to the detail folder. So and we close those two. So inside this detail folder, and I'm going to create a file called detail.tar. And also I will create a widget folder inside this detail folder. So under this inside this detail.tar, I'm going to create a status widget. So I just using this shortcut. So I just go detail page, right? And here I think we need to report a library. So just import this material library and make it this unknownable, right? Also, I think we probably need the house object, so I need to pass it here, and okay, this should be same comma. And also inside this constructor, I need to require this house, right? Need to require this house because in the second page we may use the information which passed by our home page, right? We need to still use this information and this title, house address, right, in our detail page. So we need to pass this house object which store those associated information. So next, I think we could probably implement our build method. So first, I'm not going to return this container, but instead I would like to return our scaffold, right? And inside this scaffold, we specify the body attribute by return a single child scroll view. Because you may notice if we have more information on this page, we want this page can be scrolled as well. So I wrapped it with this single child scroll view, so we can scroll. So inside this I give the column widget. So I'm going to implement it is a children attribute. First, I will probably define this detail app bar. So app bar, and this one will be the custom. So we will make this one by ourselves, and we need to pass this object because you see here we need this image from our home page, right? So we need to access this image and display. So this one will be our detail app bar. So let's going to create this detail app bar star, and I think it should be a stateless widget. So I'm going to use this shortcut to make a stateless widget and call it detail app bar. So, and inside you may notice we need the house image. So we create this constructor. So make it nullable, but I need to import a library first. So import a library material.dar, and then we use required keyword to parse this house. Okay, so and also import the house object from this model folder. Okay, so and then we could write down our container. So I would like give it high 400, and inside our container, as you can see here, I will probably use the Stark widget again, and because I have my image and I also have those two icons, and so here I use the Stark and also specify it is children attribute. Here I would like to use image access, and so the image would be our object, right? House object, and we're using image access, and also specify it is feet attribute would be box feet and cover, and next would be the height. So I want these image to fit the height as well as this container, so I could use double infinity to fit it is parent's height. Okay, so next I'm going to implement those two small icons, so which is these go back, and this mark. So go back Visual Studio Code, and you may notice those icons will be under this toolbar, right? So I will probably use a safe area because I want those icons below this toolbar. So inside this safe area, I will use the road widget, and also inside this road widget, I want to specify it is main alignment will be space between, right? So the children will be a container, so be a container. So inside this container, and I have a height 20 and weight as well 20. So then we have a padding would be edge would be 5, and give a decoration, a real box decoration. So inside this box decoration, I specify this color would be gray, and also I specify this shape would be a circular box shape, circle. Okay, so under here I will specify it is trial. So the trial would be I'm using svg image.ss, so the ss icons and arrow svg. So I think we could copy this one and paste below, but here I want to change the second one. So second one would be the marked. Okay, so and also I think the second one would be the orange color. So here I would change this to I think I will define in our syntax of context and using as and color. Okay, let's save. Okay, so here we cannot see because we need to, I think we need to import this one. And the house would be the house. Okay, so and I think we need to implement the click method. When I click, I can go to the second page. So it will be under our recommended house. So we wrap this container with a gesture detector. So I just wrap it with a gesture detector. So inside this gesture detector, so we implement its own tapped attribute. So we're using navigator of context dot push, and I will using material page route. So we're going to implement it is require, so which is this build method, and I'm going to return the detail page, and detail page with this house would be our, I think would be our recommended list and by this index. Okay, so here, okay, so the build context. So here we need to context, right? So inside this one, I just paste here, return this one. Okay. Okay. So let's save. So now we can click these recommended house. So when we click it, you will move to next page, right? Move to our detail page. So in our detail bar, we still need give some padding. So I think we probably will give it this row some kind of padding. So I need to wrap this row with our padding widget. So inside this padding widget, I will specify I'm using this symmetric method and give it horizontal probably 20 and vertical 10. So I save. Okay, and also I think I need, when I click this go back icon, I can go back to previous page. So I need to find our container, and I wrap these with our gesture detector. Gesture detector, right, and also implement its own tab attribute. Right, so inside this content attribute, I will use navigator dot of context dot pop. Alright, context. Right, so I save. So I think I can click this one. So when I click it, it will pop. Right, so I can click the second page. Yeah, I think it seems good to me. Okay, next we're going to implement this house information. So go back to our detail page. So under this detail app bar, I would like to give it some kind of space between those two widgets, and probably the height set to 20. And then I would like to implement this content intro. Right, so in here I will create a new file, content intro.dar. So inside this content intro, and I will probably create a stateless widget. Again, I use this shortcut, and I could call it content intro. And I think I don't need these for now, but it depends, right? So we could use our house information which is stored in our house object. I think we could still pass this house, and we can use it as name and address, right? So I just pass it here, and in here first we need to import our material library, and then make this key unknownable, and also we need to specify our house object. We need to import the library, and also in here I will put this require keyword and house object, right? So, and under this build method, and I think I'm going to write the column widget, because you can see here for 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could use the column widget, and inside this column widget I specify it. I'm going to implement this children attribute. So the first would be text. I'm going to use house star name, and the second text will be house dot address. And here I just declare those two in our house model. So you could declare more attribute, so you can use it in later your project. So the next two like this, I just hard coded. So I think it's 5,000 square foot, and also will be 4,000. Okay, so this will be the first text will be a bold, and second one will be a normal size. So I think I need to use the reg text here. So inside this reg text, and I'm going to use specify this text attribute. I'm using text band. So inside this text band, and specify the children. So the first children will be still text band, but I give the text will be, I think it's 4,455, right? And also style will be using, I think it's our headline headline style, text theme, and choose our head. Okay, so headline 1, and also I will like copy with make sure it's no none, and also inside this copy with I specify this font size will be 16, and font weight will be bold, board. So my next, okay, after this one, and I'm going to create another text span widget. So still the text will be per month, right? So the style will be the same, but I just use the different one. Okay, I think I will create one more. So I think the style I will use is the body text, and also I will remove this board. Okay, also I think this text size will be a little smaller. Okay, let's save. And I think I need to import this as well. So I save. Let's see. So I click this one. Oh, it seems good. So I just need to style a little bit more. So in here I need to give the core, I think it's inside this colon. I need to give the course alignment or be star, and also container I will give a padding, so be symmetric. I need horizontal, probably 20. See. So next I'm going to style those text a little bit, and here I think I just use this first one will be our headline style, right? So I just copy this one, and in here I just paste here, but I think I will probably change this title to 20. So I just save. Yeah, it seems good to me. And then I copy this style for the body text I use for this home address. So, and also I think in this home address as the same as this. So I just say, yeah, it seems good. But probably I need to give it some kind of space between those tags. So I will use size box. Height will be 6, 5. Let's see, 5. Okay, so in here still size box, and will be specify it is high and probably 15. Okay, 15. Okay, 15 is good. So it's the same. 15. Yes, it's the same as the first. First one will be still 5. Okay, between those tags. Yeah, I think I could increase it a little bit more. So maybe I change this to 10. And here is 10 as well. But I think this one should be a little bit smaller. So this one will be 5. Okay, I think that's good for me. And also I need to in our detail page, so inside this colon I need to give the cross alignment to star as well. So I save. Yeah, this looks good to me now. So next I'm going to implement those house info. So for the house info, you can store those information inside your house object. But here, so just for simple, because it's just for the Flutter UI, so I just hard coded. And first I give a sized box, will be height 20 as still 20 as well. And also I create a house info widget. So I'm going to create this file house info.tar, and this is also stateless widget. So stateless widget. Okay, I just call it house info. So I don't think we need this constructor now. As I say, this just for hard code, right? So if you need information passed by this house object, you need to write down it is constructor. So inside is a container, and I will specify it is children attribute. So I will probably use the colon widget. So inside is children, I have 2 rows, right? I have 2 rows. So the first row will be the tag. So let's see. I will probably create this will be a widget. So I just make duplicate this widget so I can reuse both. So under the house info, so I will going to create a widget called menu info. Still is stateless widget. I just call menu info, and in here I think I need the constructor. So because I need these images as well as these text, right? So I will call it image URL, and also I think the content. Okay, so for the constructor, make it nullable, and also for those two, I will like require keyword this dot image URL, and also require this dot content, right? So, and for the build method, we're going return I think row colon. So inside this row, and we have svg.ss. So we will pass this image URL here, and so under it will be a sized box, with weight 20, and also below will be a text, so will be a content, also a style. I will probably use the body text, right? So of context dot xin and body text 1. Also keep the size probably 12. So font size would be 12. Okay. So, and I can use this menu info widget. So inside this row, so I just use menu info. So the image URL would be s. So to the next line, so it would be I think ss star icons dot bedroom dot svg. So, and the content would be probably 5 bedroom in next line, and 3 master bedroom. Okay, so I just copy this one and paste in next line. So I just change it to icon to bathroom. Okay, so this would be a bathroom. Okay, and 3 toilet. Okay, so I probably will duplicate this row again. Okay, so this one would be, and I think would be kitchen, and the last one would be parking. So 2 kitchen, 2 kitchen, and this one would be 120 and 5 parking, 2 parking, and it's 120 square foot. So let's check. I think that's probably enough, so let's save. Also, we need to import this one, so I need to import our house info tar. So I save. Okay, it's coming out here, but I think I should probably give the size box, so be high 10. Let's save. Okay, it seems good. And also I think we need kind of padding, so padding symmetric will give it horizontal until be 20. So I save. Okay, you may notice this one is not aligned because I just use this row the widget here. So in order to make each one take 2.5, so I will wrap this row with expanded widget. So you will see when I wrap it with expanded widget, each one will take like half of this entire row, right? If you're using two expanded, this one is expanded and this one is expanded, so they will take 50% and 50%. So you can use expanded widget. Okay, I think we finished this part. So next we're going to write this about page part. Okay, back to the detail page. Still, we could copy the size box, and also under the size box we'll implement our about page. So in under widget folder, so we create about tar file. It still stay list widget, right? So it's called about, and first we need to import the material library and also delete this constructor. So I don't think we currently need this constructor, and also we use this column widget and implement it is children attribute. So inside this children we have two text. First is about, and next is something like this. Okay. So you can just use any kind of placeholder, so it doesn't matter, right? So you can just use any placeholder. So the matter is we need to style. So we use the header line because it has a bold font size. We're using theme of context. Also text theme, I'm using the header one. Make sure it's not none, and also copy with font size will be 20, and also font weight will be bold. That's it. So, and next I think I will give it a little bit space between those text. So I will use sized box. I give it high, probably 10. Okay, and also for underneath, I think is the style, still the style, but we could probably give it, we're using the body text, and also we remove this font weight, so it should be normal, and also change this font size to smaller. So we save it. Also we need to import this. So import it, we save it. We still need to adjust those style, right? So we need to specify it is cross alignment to be start, and also make some kind of padding to left and right. Use symmetric or horizontal would be 20, right? Okay, this seems good to me. Okay, the last one would be this book now button. So this one I could just write down under this column widget. So we'll probably create a container. So inside this container, and I could use this button and the widget button. So inside this button, and I give into so this one we should be implement is this require is this on press, right? On press, but we can leave it empty for now, and then will be the style. So the style we will use elevated button style, elevated button style from shape. Okay, and give it some kind of border radius, right? Rounded shape, run rectangle border here, rounded rectangle border. So we give it border radius, circular bordering, circular, probably just 8. And next is the color. So primary would be our theme text dot primary color of context, and primary color. Okay, so next we're going to implement it is trial, and the next, right, because trial attribute is required, so and we finish this style, so we can implement it is trial. Trial would be the container. So the trial will be the text widget, but we need to give the padding to text widget, so we wrap it with this container. And also container we have alignment attribute, so we can alignment the text in the center. So we could alignment the text to the center, right? And also give the padding. Padding will be symmetric vertical, probably 15. And also the child will be the text widget. So inside this text widget we have a book now text, and also we need to give it a style. And I think here we could use the body text. We could use, so we just use a normal text style because the color is white. So color would be white color. Also font size would be 16, and also font weight would be bold. Right, so we save it. Okay, so I need to give it a space, a padding. So I think under this container, we give it padding. So I think it's horizontal, symmetric horizontal, symmetric horizontal B12. So let's save. So it's still too close to the about section. So I place this size box. Okay, this seems good to me now. Okay, so I think we finished this page, the detail house information page. So let's check for the other one. Yeah, it seems good to me. Okay, so let's offer today's video. So we finished this beautiful house rental application. Okay, so if you like my video, please thumbs up my video and also comment below. Tell me what kind of application you want to build next. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification. I will see you in next video.